Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Scorpio. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign with special emphasis on sun, moon, and rising. Before we get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. All right, Scorpio. Sorry, I don't know what this cough is that I have going on. We are going to be using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. I really enjoyed the decks that she's created. So first, we're going to get a card for the mind, one for the body, one for the soul. Then we're going to get a card for the overall message of the reading, as well as we'll take a look at the bottom of the deck for general advice for moving through your reading. So, what message does Scorpio need to hear? Whoa. All right, then. For the mind. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely set. I like that. That feels good. And for Scorpio, for the body, what messages does Scorpio need to hear regarding the body? Can we get a card, please, for... Oh, all right, then. And a card for the soul. Oh, I like that. And the overall message of the reading, please. Oh, you got two. Interesting. Come on, cooperate. Cooperate. Thank you. Okay, so for the mind, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So to me, what I'm getting from that combination in particular is that you feel quite abundant. Your mind is starting to feel really good. You know where you need to go, and how to get the resources. That knowing is from the High Priestess. Your mind feeling good and abundant is incredible. What a lovely feeling. The other thing I'll say is that because there's a snail in this depiction, it probably took a while to get here. These types of feelings and contentment, that feeling of solidity, that you're stable in your mind, doesn't happen overnight. You know that. You know that doesn't happen overnight. It also tells me, too, that you know how to move forward already. Keep that feeling of abundance in your mind, because that's how you get there, first of all. Secondly, what I would say is that you've taken a lot of good care, because it takes hard work to get to the Nine of Pentacles. You don't just start with 9 usually. Usually you start at 1 or maybe even 0. You don't have 0 pentacles. You don't have any pentacles, and then you just have 1. You have to build it. So it took a while to get here, but it also feels to me that you've really nurtured that feeling. You've nurtured the health, and whatever it took to get there may have been a long time coming, but you're almost to the 10 of Pentacles, which is a big reward. Keep doing whatever you're doing, Scorpio, because you're clearly on the right path, and you know that. For the body, we have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords in the body position, I feel that you're being honest with yourself about your needs, about when you're overdoing it. And you know, this is another kind of knowing card for me. You know how to get wherever it is that you want to go, as well as what it is that you need to get there. Taking care of your body is one of the most important things that you can do. And because you have a queen here, and specifically the Queen of Swords, it also tells me that you've learned a lot of lessons in regards to your body. Be honest with yourself, and that'll get you really far. Be honest about what you need and give that to your body so you can continue on your path through every journey that you're going through. Because honesty and knowing what you need and honoring that is going to suit you so much better in the long run. For the soul, you have the the 10 of Cups. That is such a huge deal. This is feeling at home in your soul. And wow, what a good feeling. Not everybody gets such a good card in the soul position. So, first of all, congrats. That's amazing. Secondly, feeling at home in your soul allows you to bring forth creativity and compassion and love. This helps you to draw from your soul in the harder times because you're completely abundant. You're completely knowing that you have a home within yourself. Having a home within yourself is something that not everybody has. They have to get to there, and it looks like you've reached that really important space for yourself. You worked hard to get there. This is another card that takes a lot. There's a big journey that happens through the cups. The suit of the cups can take you to some hard places, but you've managed to come through that and feel at home. That's beautiful. So the overall message for your reading today, we have two cards. We have the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. We're actually going to start with the 5 of Cups. So with the 5 of Cups, it tends to be about grieving and loss. And one of the things that a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this myself, but they'll say to look at the 3 cups because you still have something, but you're still focused on the 2. And I think it's important that you take the time to grieve these cups properly, whatever it is that you've lost on, so you can appreciate your 3 cups better. It's okay to grieve. Wherever you are in that process, whatever you've lost, if you don't heal that properly, you can't appreciate what you have nearly as much. And that lack of grieving will fester, and you don't want that. So whatever you need to do to grieve in a healthy way, I support that. You don't need that validation, but I support you. I'm so sorry for any losses that you may have encountered up to this point. I truly understand how hard that is. You also have the 7 of Wands, which can be about feeling defensive, but you've earned your spot where you are. You know how you got there was by your own right. You worked for this. That's all the confirmation that you need. So if you're feeling defensive about being yourself, whoever you feel defensive to, that's a them problem, not a you problem. Be yourself and grieve whatever you need to grieve. So for the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. Passion. A lot of quick movement with knights. And to me, this says, because there's the sun right there, that this is a much happier time. We're about to head into some really great spots. The advice for the card that I'm feeling, or from this card, I should say, is that you can do things passionately. You can do them quickly. Both can happen at the same time. Do what feels and sparks and ignites your passions. What gives you inspiration? Follow that. Go down that path. And it's going to be a little bit easier that way. So now we're going to get a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, and I'm going to read directly out of the guidebook. So there's going to be an essential message, which is as if you get it in the upright, and a self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. I'm going to read both because I always feel intuitively that both will have a message for you. For any reading I do. It's just always felt right that way. So, what message does Scorpio need from the Sacred Creators Oracle? Creator Air. Try and make sure you can still see everything. I'm really good about putting this in maybe not the best spot, but this is still new enough recording these that I feel like we'll slowly get better. It's just gonna take some time, and that's okay. Okay, where are we? Creator Air. Excuse me. Air is connected to logic, critical thinking, and the energy of the mind. It is the ruler of luck, the conscious mind, and all the things you know to be true. Its realm is the realm of beliefs and analysis and communication. What would Air suggest you need to know about your current situation? And how can you connect that to the cards that are in front of you? How could your communication play a role in the solution? How is the energy of the mind, rational thought, supporting you right now? Element of Air deep dive. Imagine being an eagle. Feel the wind on your face. Notice the power and the grace of the invisible force that holds you in place. Get above your lifeline and then look into the future. You can see everything from up there. Where does the path lead? Maybe you'd prefer to be a hummingbird or a dragonfly. Anything airborne will work. Try drinking the wind. Go outside and notice your body being held in place by the wind and air all around it. Wait to feel it on your lips and allow it to nourish your soul as it enters your lungs and then your blood and then your world. Ask it for a healing or for a message. Feel how light and subtle air is. It's so light, in fact, that it governs all things logical and intelligent. Tiny thoughts and pulses of energy are one of its power zones. It's also connected to the Fae and the Sylphs and the angels. What intelligence would they whisper to you if you could hear them through the rustling of the leaves or through the whooshing of the wind? Interesting. We haven't had a element card come out yet. So that's pretty neat. I hope that that feels good for you, because it feels good for me. I always feel good doing these readings. And I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. And if this reading resonates, please again feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you think that someone else would feel this reading resonates, definitely share it with them. I would love that. Thank you again so much for being here. I am Mama Belle, and I can't wait to do your next reading. Bye.